Look at that color. Look at that. That's the color of money. And that is exactly what it's going to take to fix this. Oh my gosh, did I? Oh man, I should have left the carpet. Should have left the carpet. That's not water. Hey YouTube, it's Sean with YouTube Pays My Mortgage. This is day 2 of ownership of this fine condo, and I'm going to renovate it from floor to the ceiling, and everything in between. And I've never done it before. And I've got from today, October 14th, until the last day of February to be moved in. The whole reason why this whole situation exists is because almost exactly a year ago, maybe 13 months ago, I took on the responsibility of caring for my mom that has Parkinson's, a little bit of dementia, vertigo, and some old age to go with it. A long story that you will hear everything about, but I went to California, sold her house, packed her up and her 2 dogs, drove her across the country here to Tennessee. I moved her into a assisted living facility. And at that point, we kind of had a projection of, how many years we could make what money she had and what money coming in last. Well, those figures were on the current rent of when we moved into the assisted living. A year has gone by, it's since gone up about $1,800 more, and there's other expenses to go with it, like a mandatory dog walker because she's already tripped and broke her hip because of a dog, and dogs are important to us and to her, so the dog stays. And the projection is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. She's 74 and healthy, except for the the unfortunate diseases she has. So I had to think long term, I hate to say it, but is she gonna go to heaven in a year and a half or not? If she doesn't, then she's living on my couch, and can't do that. So I had to find something that I could afford. I had to find something where I wanted to live, a decent part of town, also close to where my brother lives. And up for auction was this place. I didn't even know that just a regular guy could attend an auction. And I called and they said yes, and I found out the do's and the don'ts. And I'd already been looking for places and set up with a mortgage broker and so forth. So I called the guy and gave him the address of this place. And anyways, he said, yep, you can buy it. I said, good, because they want a non-refundable deposit if I win the auction, and it has to be paid for in 30 days or you lose your deposit. So that was September 16th. Closed October 13th. Pretty dang close, but closed, and it's mine. Got a mortgage, got some awesome interest rates. Yeah, right. A year ago they were awesome. And I've got a little bit of cash, and I got a deadline. So tonight I'm going to remove the carpet in this entire house. It's 10 p.m. I work a second shift, so I'm used to the evening hours. I figured it'll take me 4 or 5 hours. I got a stack of razor blades, and I'm going to take some hose clamps and a stick, and I'm going to connect a box cutter to the end of a stick so that I don't have to get on my knees to cut the carpet. And I'm hoping I can stand up and do a lot of the work, cut the carpet into manageable strips and roll it up, right, and carry it. And at least get the carpet out so I can see what damage is under the carpet that needs to be repaired. There's a lot of soft spots. This place hasn't had any maintenance on it. One of the good things about this place is the lady that I bought it from bought it new, never rented it out. So that's pretty dang good. So let me give you a glance at the old shag here, and then let's get to work. And I appreciate you guys subscribing. The reason the channel is named YouTube Pays My Mortgage is because once this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers and 400 hours of watch time, then at the beginning of each video, I'll do one a week, at the beginning of each video, I will tell you how much the video previously has paid me. Who knows? Maybe YouTube will pay my mortgage. You never know. Could make 20 cents since the previous week. Could be 20,000. But I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your comments, some advice. I'm a handy guy. I'm a diesel mechanic. I can pretty much fix anything. But I've never renovated a house. So wish me luck. Before I show you around the shag, here is the list. Well, the list of what's been done, and it'll keep on going. So 1013 closed. I also changed the locks. 1013 later that night, I bought a bunch of I had bug bombs that I don't know where I had them, but I had them for years, like 8 cans. So last night I bug bombed this whole place, and here it is the next day, 1014. I'm going to remove all the carpet, and starting at 10 p.m. Let me show you the old shag here. Oh my gosh! This is the bottom of the stairway. I think an elephant ran down the stairs and hit the brakes every single time. You guys will see a lot of this place. You'll see the auction. You'll see everything. You'll hear the echo, echo, echo. Look at this color. Oh my gosh. We've got brand spanking new windows to work with. That's a plus. I've got an HOA that is responsible for the entire exterior of the building, and that was very important. I was looking for an HOA. New bathtub. I happened to find receipts from a company called Bath Fitter. I don't think that's ever been showered in. Got a spare toilet just in case you need another one. This is the biggest and nicest bedroom out of the whole place. This entire upstairs. Now you're thinking, well, your mom's got Parkinson's? Yes. And I was looking for an HOA, and I was looking for either 2 stories or some kind of a place that had like 2 living rooms. That way, her and I can be divided. Everybody needs their own space and their own free time and so on. And that entire upstairs will be me. Bedroom and YouTube studio. My other hobby, besides working and now renovating, is radio-controlled airplanes. I have a YouTube channel on that too. It's doing really well. Griffin RC Planes. This bathroom is also new by the Bath Fitter company. This one's been used a little bit, but that's getting ripped out. Got to put in a walk-in shower. So I'm going to build my carpet cutting device and show you guys it. Hang tight. Box cutter. So I don't have to get on my knees and cut the carpet. I was going to connect this box cutter to this stick with some hose clamps. Looks like I got to put 2 of them together. Good thing I grabbed 4 of them. So far, so good. So you just undo 2 hose clamps and then screw one, or start winding one into the other one. And you got one big one. And this is my finished product. This is patented, so well, you guys can borrow it if you want. The entire store of Home Depot did not have something like this. Crazy. I haven't looked on the internet yet, but. So, let's get to cutting. So I'm making progress, and I'm going to take this couch out and put it in my dumpster, which you guys are going to like this dumpster. It's the first I've ever seen it. My dad told me about it, and then I just happened to run into it. You're really going to like this. So this couch was outside. Now it came inside. So I don't want it to take up a whole lot of valuable real estate in my dumpster. So I figured I'd break it down. Boy, you wouldn't believe the things you find in the couch, huh? First of all, some gold scissors and a bottle of some Advil or something. Getting a lot here. Lots of candy wrappers, lots of Black Widow eggs. Some change came down. Fingernail file. And this is underneath. Wait till we get it spun around. Let me flip it over. Okay, so it's 12 minutes after midnight. I really didn't get started until about 11. By the time I got done setting up and so on, so about an hour. I've gotten the carpet gone in the dining room and living room. This couch was so old and worn out, they had something underneath it here to brace it back up. And we got a towel. Whew. Get the light. Candy wrappers. Get the blade. Oop, there's a sewing needle. Maybe there's not much more in there. Huh. Alright, I'm going to see what I can do to bust this thing into a few pieces. I'm an hour and a half in, and the bottom is done. And it's time for the upstairs. So, carpet removal is going good. I'm about an hour and a half into it, and carpet is gone. Majority of the padding is gone. This dumpster I'm using is amazing. Instead of getting a metal roll-off dumpster, you buy this disposable bag, and it's like 6 foot wide, maybe 20 feet long, and 4 foot sides on it for 30 bucks. And then once it's full, up to 3,300 pounds, you call Waste Management and they come pick it up. It's awesome. I'll get you guys some great shots of that in the daylight. My razor blade on a stick idea, it is working. But the problem is that the razor blades don't last all that long. And then I got to undo all my clamps. So if I had it to do again, I'd figure out some way you could do a quick change. My handheld one for the little areas like that. It goes pretty good. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and right around there. The easy way. Look at that. Keep finding more and more and more of that. Look at that color. Look at that. That's the color of money. And that is exactly what it's going to take to fix this. Oh my gosh, did I? Oh man, I should have left the carpet. Should have left the carpet. That's not water. I think this was a part of the zoo. That's what I think this was. Pigs or something. Look at all that. Everywhere. Oh God, am I in trouble. Only got the stairs left to do. How many razor blades does it take to remove carpet in a 1,500 square foot house? About that many. Okay guys, that is the end of my first night shift here at the renovation. All of the carpet is removed in the entire house. The entire upstairs, the staircase, all the downstairs, all of the padding, except for the blotches here and there, which there's many of them. They got a staple in them or whatever. I have a limited amount of tools over here right now. I'm gradually bringing them, and I need a flathead shovel or a scraper or something to get that, plus all the tack strip around the perimeter. So, man, under the carpet was bad. I mean, it's bad. You know, I bought this place basically sight unseen at an auction. I walked through it 2 or 3 times the day of the auction, and I thought I was doing a good job walking around the edges, jumping up and down, looking for, you know, weak spots in the floor. And I was the only person out of a lot of people touring it that actually turned on the air conditioner, and I like waited for the hot water to come on. You know, I thought I was doing a good job. Whew. Man, I knew I was going to have to buy a couple sheets of plywood and like patch some of the floor here and there. I think I'm going to have to replace the whole floor. It might be easier to replace the entire floor than to prep and repair this floor to get it ready for the new flooring. So we'll see. You know, I had a budget. It's already shrunk because of the flooring. It's not water. This lady must have had 400 dogs in here or something. It's yeah. Woo! So anyways, it took me a little under 3 hours. I got started at a little after 11. It's like 2:05 a.m. right now. And so I'm gonna call it a wrap. Saturday night, I'm gonna go home and hang out with my dog and play with my airplanes for a little while. You know, I work tonight, a second shift, so this is kind of like my normal hour, so I'm good. Anyways, hey, I need you guys to subscribe, share, like, leave comments, give me some advice, and that would be just awesome. And in return, once I hit 1,000 subscribers and 400 hours of watch time, then at the beginning of every video that I post once a week, I will tell you how much the video prior has paid me. And who knows, maybe YouTube will pay my mortgage. I'm doing all this once again because my mom has Parkinson's and I have to move her in and take care of her. Where I currently live, there's not enough room. It's on the second floor. It's just the doorways aren't wide enough for a walker, and I rent. So now I bought, and I wanted 2 stories. That way I could have the upstairs, she could have the downstairs, you know, just a little separation. And I wanted an HOA because I don't want to mow grass and I don't want to buy shingles. So, and the main thing is I didn't want to leave the town that I live in. And I found this place for what was a smoking deal. And now that deal is like, I'm not quite smoking anymore. So it is what it is, right? So I would appreciate all the subscriptions, likes, comments, advice, and follow along. And until next time, you'll see me here.
We don't have any rental information because Miss Ramsey never rented it. She lived here.
Get out now, $116,000, $160,000. You're getting $116,000, $160,000 right there.
All right, so we're 20 minutes prior. Looks like there's 4 or 5 people here that are thinking about bidding. A lot of people are making phone calls about the repairs that need to be done. There's quite a bit. The unit is on the right side, that black car in front of us.